Topic: In the earliest cities. Harappa. Harappa was one of the oldest cities in the subcontinent. These cities developed about 4,700 years ago. The house walls of Harappa are very strong because the bricks were laid in an interlocking pattern. Many cities were divided into two or more parts. The parts of the west were smaller but higher, known as the citadel. The part to the east was larger but lower, known as the lower town. Special buildings were constructed on the citadel. Mohenjodaro. Life in the city. Rulers of Harappan city planned the construction of buildings. They sent their people to distant lands to get metals and precious stones for them. They usually kept the gold and silver ornaments and beautiful beads for themselves. Men, women and craftspersons worked in their homes or in workshops to make things. People used to travel from place to place in search of raw materials. Objects found in Harappan cities. On digging, the archaeologists found tools, weapons, ornaments, vessels, beads, weights, blades, pots, seals and spindle whorls used to spin thread made of terracotta and faience. Tools and weapons were made of copper and bronze. Ornaments and vessels were made of gold, copper, bronze and silver. Seals were made of stone. These are generally rectangular in shape and have an animal carved on them. Seal. Stone blades. Travel for raw materials. The Harappans traveled place to place in search of raw materials such as copper, tin, gold, silver and precious stones. They got some raw materials naturally. They found copper from Rajasthan and Oman, tin from Afghanistan and Iran, gold from Karnataka and precious stones from Gujarat, Iran and Afghanistan. Food for city people. Farmers and herders reared cattle, sheep, goats and buffalo and grew crops such as wheat, barley, pulses, peas, rice, sesame, linseed and mustard, and supplied to craftspersons, scribes and rulers in the cities. Water was stored and supplied to the fields when the plants were growing because this region does not receive sufficient rainfall. End of cities. A major change came around 3,900 years ago when people stopped living in cities and moved into newer and smaller settlements to the east and the south due to deforestation and floods. Rulers lost their control and rivers dried up. New cities emerged about 1400 years later.